Ngoba ke bese siniphile i-intro earlier ukuthi namhlanje ke sivakashelwe uVusimuzi Vilakazi. Baningi ke bayamazi nami ke ngine background nje enhle ngaye. But ke before ngizoze ngiye deep bengicela nje ukuthi simamukele mhlawumbe ke asibreakele nje i-ice ukuthi why you decided to visit us namhlanje.
No angiphinde ngibingelele Bhambolunye. Ngizochaza nje ukuthi isukaphi. Kwaba nosuku la owake waphosela mina nonkokheli uTA Mazibuko inselele ukuthi uzasimema.
Yes.
Kwathi uthi ngokuqonda nawe izinto ngimatasa ngezami izinto naye
Umatasa
ngezakhe sangafika.
Yes,
Uyabona?
yes.
Kwadlula ke lapho naku-ke namhlanje ngoba bengibona kufanelekile.
Yes.
Ngike ngaforwarda i-clip voice note erekhodwe yimi
Yes.
egrupini ye business subcommittee
Yes.
majoba main stakeholder forum.
Yes.
So ngayiforwardela la
Okay.
ngoba ngibona kuyinto efanele ukuthi ku-engagwe ngayo broadly. I-engagement enje ayifanele ukuthi singayishiya ezandleni zabambalwa lapho ke asi-enrich.
Yes.
So yiloko ke msakazi ukube umsuka kodwa nje ngizimisela nje ukuthi ngaxoxana noma ngangani.
Yeah.
Ngoba inhloso akusi ukunqakezisana ngamazwi noma ukuqophisana ngamazwi, akusukudebate, ukuxoxisana ukuze sonke sigcine sizuzile.
Yeah, Mr. Vilakazi, we start wasting any time. In your VN esilalele somsakazo, you have mentioned a couple of things. Mhlawumbe ongathi umlaleli ekhaya mayilalela athi hawu uVilakazi uthini mayithi kungakhandela ama-millionaires, uthini mayikhuluma ngama-organizations represented on the stakeholder. Kanti who is the stakeholder or siyini?
No, ake ngichaze ke msakazi i-stakeholder msakazi la ekune SOE.
Yes.
I-SOE ke msakazi it does a lot of sourcing of both material products and also actual work. So there's a lot of economical potential that resides within an SOE.
Okay.
So to sit with that, the SOE is not in space, it's on a certain piece of land. So on a certain piece of land whereby there is economical exchange happening, that piece of land must benefit.
Yes.
Therefore, there is policies like SDNL and the like, of which the stakeholder forum concept derives.
Yes.
So bese ngiyasichaza ukuthi sicompose kanjani. Ngizokhuluma ngale sengisaziyo salapha emajuba.
Okay.
Sikhandwa izinhlangano ezingenzi nzuzo ezibhekele ama-interest amalunga azo. Ngizakubekisela nje ezikhona laphana engisasikhumbula kune Dahakral youth whatever business whatever, kune Sanko laphana, kune SAYC laphana, kune Lavuka laphana, kune class laphana, kunabo Dahakral youth hub, yabona kunezinye indawo zemasfoto like baningi nje kodwa ke ngoba imajuba isemhlabeni waseseme.
Okay.
Wonke ama NPO aseseme ane interest. I-interest ayibi ke kuphela kwezamabhizinisi kuphela. Nawo ukuthuthukiswa kwelokhu nje kunento ebizwa nge-corporate social initiative, abanye bayibiza nge-corporate social responsibility. Like kuningi nje okuyindima edlalwa ile policy leyo ukuthi uma kune economic activity lapho the local must benefit. So i-stakeholder forum ke uyaye uthi uma usuyi-NPO ngokwazi kwami registered for more than a year, in good standing, with a record of minutes and all events, you can apply for a seat at that stakeholder forum. Apply to the chairperson of the stakeholder forum and the secretariat. Because this one does not have a secretary. There's a man by the name of Siyabonga Thwala. He may think he's the secretary. No, he's deceiving himself and his friends. So yes, uthi usu apply. Then the main stakeholder forum will consider that application. And I, for one, cannot see if it is proper, why should it not be granted? So currently there are 14 or 17, I don't recall, such organizations who form part of this stakeholder forum, even though most of them have absconded. I must mention that. The stakeholder forum composition, its quorum is based on it having 17. And most of those have absconded, but they still quorate. So iloko nje ngisengichazele ukuthi senzeka kanjani ke ukuthi nokuthi uthola kanjani ukuthi uhlale lapha. Bese siba nama subcommittees amabili okuyi recruitment subcommittee nani ne business subcommittee.
Okay.
Ngaqhubeki lana ngishare ulwazi angikhulumeli i-stakeholder forum anginayo authority mina yokukhulumela i-stakeholder forum.
Yes.
Angiphenduleli futhi ukuthi account on behalf of stakeholder forum.
Yes.
Cha, this is general, freely available and accessible knowledge. There is nothing confidential here. So whoever is of a small mind, they're already rushing to say whatever. I haven't betrayed anything.
Yes.
Anybody who is betraying anything are those that are trying to have this information being guarded.
On that, while you are still there, I have a problem. You just explained to us that what is a stakeholder forum. With our understanding, we know what is a stakeholder forum. We know what is a stakeholder forum with our understanding. So, esifuna ukwazi ke manje ukuthi in most cases or scenario whereby we will talk with a person maybe representing the entity or the organization. Now the person must always declare that I'm not talking on the behalf of a stakeholder forum. What is so secretive? What is so secretive
I'll tell you this.
that the stakeholder forum must not share with the general public?
There should be nothing. I'll tell you this. The stakeholder forum has no expectation of confidentiality.
Yes.
But they're not accountable to the public broadly, but in a way they are. Because it is member-based organizations. So they are ideally sent there by their members and they're accountable to their members. And all their members jointly, they give a sum total of the community. So by extension, the stakeholder forum is accountable to the community in a roundabout way.
Yes.
So let me say to their affiliates and members, some of which actually pay an affiliation fee, such as in the case of NAFCOC.
Yes.
You pay to be a member of NAFCOC.
Yes.
So they're accountable to their specific constituents.
Yes. But there's nothing secretive.
No, there shouldn't be any expectation of confidentiality.
Because the stakeholder forum, it's representing the community that the company operates. If I may put it like that, it's the community that's the company operates. So we have a SOE there. That is Machuba. It's operating around Dr. Pixley Isakasem. And then we have people like you, we have organizations that have organized themselves to be a part of a stakeholder, but does not take anything away from the community to have information.
I will tell you that, yes, that is true.
Exactly.
Also, you are correct there, Bambolunye.
Yes.
I've also seemed to pick up, because I'm very new to this thing, I had neglected this vein.
Yes.
Because I was focusing on other developments.
Yes.
Economic development was never my focus.
Yes.
Because I believe that I needed to plant the seed for intellectual emancipation of individuals, because we can be economically free, but if we are still psychologically enslaved, it will all be for naught. So that was my focus for most of my time. But now I'm shifting focus to economic freedom, and if there are vehicles like the SDNL, Supplier Development and Localization Policies, which says people who are settled on the land that an entity, SOE, is operating on, transacting, making money, enriching people. Those people should be afforded consideration rightly, because in the event, in the instance of a power generating plant at Amajuba, I used to be there. At Amajuba, each unit out of the 6 produces about 704, 711 megawatts.
Yes.
You see, sometimes you have all 6 synchronizing lights on.
Yes.
The pollution thereof, you see, it affects people directly. There are people in direct proximity, like alongside Amajuba, called Redport. I've been there. I was treated very well by the people of Redport.
Yes.
They are directly affected. You see, and there are other, I would assume, you see, neighbors who are close.
Yes.
But those communities, they are completely disregarded. It's as if they don't exist. Those who bear the brunt of the existence of a carbon, a coal-fired power station.
Yes.
There is no skilled development. They don't even have electricity. The generation of electricity happens on their land and makes them sick. But they don't even have that. The last time I was there, I think it was about 2 years ago, there's a man by Ayanda Nchuncha, not Nchuncha, who we were with there in a certain vehicle. You once covered us when the people from rural places were marching.
Yes, I was.
Mahliki knows.
Yes.
So all of those things, you see. So in short, my man, there should be no expectation of confidentiality by any member of the stakeholder forum. Why are you hiding? You are hiding corruption or gangering. If you are not gangering, we are treasuring what?
Yeah.
You're not gangering, right?
Yes.
So be transparent.
Yes. So that's what we want to at least to emphasize this year, ikakhulukazi 2023, that uluhlu oludala alungafani noluhlu lwamanje. There's nothing confidential really.
Right.
Us as VOR soon will be sitting there.
Rightfully.
Making sure that
We need the Department of Labor there.
Yes.
We need the local government representative there.
Yes.
That structure is still far from being ideal as conceived by legislation.
How old is that structure?
I have no idea. I seem to recall that maybe they were from 2017. 2017 will be about 6 years.
Yes. But still, they are not in good shape.
My man, I can only speak from my experience. We found a mess there. If they believe I am lying, like I told you, they have no expectation of confidentiality. I can quote specific examples of how, when I got there specifically, I found a huge shame.
Yeah.
There is no way that
You're
this
still
can
on
be
the
allowed.
screen.
But there's that Vodacom whatever thing. I hope your eye is still working.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, there's a message that popped and whatnot. I'm not self-conceited, so I'm not obsessed with seeing myself.
Okay, it's fine.
All right, yeah. So when I got there, my man, I was shocked. I had such a shock I did not believe. I could not believe that people entrusted or people who have assumed upon themselves so much responsibility and so much power can be this incapacitated and this inadequate for such an important task. I was very shocked. And yes, this is the case. This has been my experience. Whoever has experienced the opposite of this, that is their prerogative. You'll tell me what is commendable about that thing that we found there, that I found there. There's nothing commendable. They were failing dismally. It resulted even in some immediate changes needing to be implemented so that we can at least move. Hey, my man, it was a shame. And the sad thing is that a majority of these people still remain. That's not even the saddest. The saddest is that they still remain with the same mindset. They are incorrigible, intransigent, resistant to change.
So how is then that benefiting the community of Dr. Pixley?
How can it benefit the community or anything? It can't. If I'm telling you that there are people who are not equal to the task.
Yes.
Yes, sir?
Yeah.
Get it? They are not equal to the task by evidence that they know themselves. Let me tell you, let me give a case in point.
Yeah.
There's a Prochronics there from Secunda as a main 200 million region main contract. Yes, the SDNL dictates that about in the region of 68 to 70 million of that, which works out to about 30%. Do me some call, please verify my maths, my man. So it works out to about between 68 and 70, which should have been both for procurement of, how do I put it, services and products, as in supply and delivery, you see, as in subcontracting, locally, directly, and skills, even CSI, all of those things, you see, about 70. They let it go, my man. When we eventually tried to catch it by the tail as it was about to slip into the dark hole, there was only 21 million left. 11 of which is for services like contracting, subcontracting, and 10 of which is for, supply and delivery. This is the truth. None of this information should be privileged. It must be known by all. So if you are sitting there as a member of the business subcom, whatever role you think you are, I'm sorry to sound rude, but these people are intransigent, my man, incorrigible, like a teenager that throws a tantrum. Another one was talking about if umuntu azomlandela yena ukuthi umsebenzi uthola kanjani uyofaka inhlafu yena. On a platform like the business subcommittee, it happened. He knows himself.
So they there for their interest.
I don't know why they are there and what they are there for. I cannot speak for them. They must come. I'll give you their names. Call them.
Not the interest of the people.
I don't know. You can ask them that question. I cannot answer for them.
Okay.
They themselves come and declare.
Okay,
here.
but let's look at a scenario where one calls himself a leader or a representative of an organization. On that, what does that mean? I will quote just from from something that I know, or in my understanding, that in the concept of people, a leader is someone who takes charge and set direction for the group. In this regard, most of the members of the stakeholder, when they engage with ESCOM, they will state the name the community.
I don't know. I've never been with them engaging for ESCOM. I doubt they've ever engaged with
They
ESCOM.
they say.
Were you there when they were engaging with ESCOM? Same community.
I had some.
You are lucky, my man. Wabona izivele. Mina ngaze ngibabone be-engage no ESCOM. Angaze. Bahlulwa ama-contractor.
I had some of the conversation in our public platform, whereby we will get
wawungaphuthe emini mna.
Lutho.
Wepambolunye wawungaphuthe emini.
We can play it. It's on
Please
record.
do. Hawu mina ngithi wawuphuthe emini mna. Ase uvukele wena lijaha.
It's on record, whereby you will find a leader saying the community this, the community that.
I don't know that, man.
But then when
talking to who? Engaging with ESCOM?
No, like I mean, general conversation.
Okay, I know what I was trying to say is that they will. I doubt I've ever been in a presence or witnessed them engaging with ESCOM. They're not capable of engaging with ESCOM in their current state. I'm not talking about their potential. You see, because nothing is impossible if you can be of one singularity of purpose, which is yes. So they're capable, but now it's the mindset, not this silo mindset. Yeah. So I don't mean that they lack the mental or intellectual capacity. No, it's not a pronouncement on their intellectual integrity. But we can even take it there based on what they say. You can read between the lines and measure the man by whatever garbage spews out of his mouth. With ngeqholo nje umuntu omdala eheme. Ngeqholo engaboni lutho wrong. Abanye baze bemshayele izandla behleke. Kune message la ngithi mangikhuluma ngithi le engaphezulu directly above me ngithe ngiyalalela ngayizwa wathi yahlanhlatha in that voice note I shared. That message was a response to or reacted to by 4 leaders who I still respect to this day, and I did ask them this on the group, which what do they find humorous about an esteemed leader spewing diatribe that is unconstitutional, that is divisive, that is discriminatory? You see, I found out. So you can see akukhuzwanwa like nje mfethu nje isikheshi samademoni. Abantu abashintsha indlela abacabanga ngayo because lento lezi akusinto okudlala le. Akusinto ukuthi bezinotice noma benotice obani noma this thing is bigger than all of us combined. Uyabona? Angithi ukuthela emsakazi ukuthi nje yazi nje kwesinye isikhathi wena ubese ube nendlela ethize yokubuza bese ngiphakamisela usingo. Ngizoze ngifike la ngifike ngigijima mina la ngaze ngime endleleni. But
for someone who speaks or acts on the behalf of a group or an organization, have to take accountability. Have to
but take the platform where you account,
regardless who you are.
I mean, I won't account to you on the stakeholder forum. I will only account to Lavuga.
Okay, to Lavuga.
That's my constituency.
Yes, that's what I want to understand. That's what I want to understand. Yes, that's what I want to understand, because in the understanding that we have Somsagazo, in the building of before they started the stakeholder thing, just because the community was not accessing or have directive on how they gonna communicate with ESCOM. And then
I don't know.
Yes, you were not there. I'm speaking.
Okay,
I'm speaking.
So you're giving me background.
I'm speaking the background. Yes. So when they formed this thing, it was for the interest of the community, basically in terms of employment. And all that. But say no, this thing it's not controllable because it still bring a lot of people from outside, and we benefit a little. So let's form a subcommittee that will deal with that. That's where the employment and what subcommittee was
recruitment
and
business. There are only 2 subcoms. There are people who are agitating for a third one, which is CSI.
Yes, CSI. It's actually the one that must be benefiting the municipalities.
No, they want a third subcommittee. Currently, there are 2. They want to have a third subcommittee or SDNL or whatever. Yabo? So there are rumors of that. Yabo? So no, man, thank you for bringing me on board.
Yes, but there were a couple of CSI projects that were done.
I seem to have misplaced my traditional guy here. So you see me shaking and shaking. I'm looking for my trees, man.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Peace and to you.
Please and to
Shalom.
You. Shalom.
Peace. Uktula.
Uktula.
Yes. Free head.
So I was saying, Uguti, Mabe former lento, it was for this thing to benefit the community. But now, due to the interest along the way from organization, they twist it now. They say we're representing the people who follow us, or we're representing the entity. Wait.
Okay.
Let me take you through. Let me take you through. Now there is a gap between some members of the community who also have interest to benefit them because they're not part of organizations, they're not part of Lavuga that you are here for.
I'm not here for Lavuga. Hey, I have no authority to speak on behalf of Lavuga.
Okay.
We have a secretary, Nathi Pembe.
Yes.
That's the guy to whom I account. And we have a chairperson as well.
The player and the referee.
Who's that? There's no player in the referee here. We have a secretary as Lavuga, and he's our secretary in good standing.
Yeah.
I'll have you know, Msagas,
Yes.
the leadership that we have is quite all right.
It's quite all right.
Thank you.
Siyakubonga lokho futhi sikushayela ihlombe
Thank you.
kakhulu siwumsakazo but sekunokuqhelelana kwemphakathi like looking on social media Pixie Guy Sakaseme News, it's one of the platforms they use mostly if it's not Volksrust online radio.
Who is they?
Like it's the community members. I will just bind them all because they are open to use those platforms. It's unlike stakeholder when one talks outside the stakeholder must be hey yeah blah blah blah.
Not me, my man. They are friends.
So what I'm trying to say, you can hear messages like the forums are failing us.
That's the terminology that is incorrect. My man, there's one forum that is composed of associations or organizations in NPOs.
Okay.
And those, let me tell you this, my man. Are you saying they tend on the people like Uchwale Swin?
Yes.
Baba Fugela,
Yes. Along the way,
let me explain.
the community, before the formation of the stakeholder, there was a big march to Machuba Power Station.
Which year was that?
I cannot recall from now, but
if this one was in
2016,
okay.
Back
where
there.
was I in 2016? Okay, I traveled quite a bit.
Yes.
So I remember that was led by the ANC Youth League.
I'm not sure.
No, the only big march in 2016, I'll tell you. I was at Machuba in 2016.
When N11 was closed.
Yes, I was at Machuba in 2016.
Yes,
the big march was sponsored by these children of these thugs. The yellow t-shirt ones, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I will not.
Community.
No, I will not dwell deep
No,
on that.
don't dwell on anything.
Yes.
They know. They still. Give me who do.
No, I will.
Are you comfortable? Yo, I remember. Let's move.
It's not about
let's go. I know your association.
Let's not shift the content.
That's why you're getting uncomfortable. Sure,
no. Let's not shift the content because the people now they are busy following.
No, that's good.
And now, if now we divert to yellow t-shirts, and I have 20 things that I can say, up to 40 to 100 about yellow t-shirts.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Actually, yellow is one of my favorite color.
Okay, none of mine. It may have been maybe in the past, but not anymore. I hate that color.
No, like generally, yellow and blue.
I've seen that. I've seen that.
Yes.
I've seen that.
As I'm wearing now,
most of your graphics.
I'm wearing blue.
Yes.
I'm wearing blue.
And I can go to Facebook on your photos. I'll find a lot of yellow. I've seen that.
Exactly,
Sure.
Exactly. So,
you like this color of these guys?
Personally, not the color of the guys. Personally, I like yellow and blue.
Okay. I like their fatigues and all earth colors, like shades of brown.
But now there is a problem. Sambile sayumasha safuna lumshini. We elected individuals abatuma.
You elected in the organization. The community. Don't beg us. I want the exact details so I can respond accordingly.
Okay. We appointed
as the community.
The community.
Without there being different subset of organizations like they are now.
Let's face the facts. Let's face the facts. In the formation of the stakeholder, I doubt they were NPOs, recognized structures.
I don't know, but I will tell you what. Let me explain.
I doubt.
Give me 2 minutes.
They applied that when they drafted the terms of reference.
Okay, fine. Okay. That's what I wanted to say. Good man, terms of reference.
Exactly. Because the terms of reference, they were twisted. They were twisted.
Terms of reference, they were the norm or the common, because it was a repetition or of what is the norm. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But I don't think initially when they started this, it was malevolent or ill meaning. I doubt that. Because also there could be an advantage for us to now organize ourselves into interest groups. Like Lavuga,
Yes.
it is biased towards artisans. Okay.
Now,
like NAFCO,
now,
business.
let's
there
go
could be.
back to the
I'm
background.
saying they may not
the
have
background
been.
and the formation
Yes,
of
they may not
Lavuga.
have been meaning bad.
It's not that.
Yes, it has altered. I'm talking about it as I found it.
Yes,
Now, yes.
yes,
I cannot
yes.
talk about it when I was not there now.
Okay.
Am I a prophet? You saw me slaughter a cow at 12 midnight.
No, like we must look
I'm not a
at the
sangoma, the man. No.
Yeah. But let's book a move. Best spin this book.
No, I can only speak about that of which I am certain.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't sound bisela. If I don't know, I tell you I don't know.
Okay. Can you allow me more ngati siyika phezulu?
Nekayiphi?
Yona.
In.
Le ndaba
Yiphi?
esixoxayo.
Akunandaba engiphezulu. Mina ngikhuluma engikwaziyo ukuthi ku deep noma kuwa kujulanga ngingeni lapho. Mina ngikhuluma engikwaziyo. Makube kuwa kujulile aya ngeni lapho. Ufuna njani qamba amanzi?
I was referring to the social media platforms the community uses the most.
Okay.
You will find people saying the forum is failing us by so doing.
Who are they? Are they affiliates of any of the organizations that have seats there?
They are the members of the community that are affected by the presence of the SOE that is functioning in their area.
How easy it is to acquire a seat there. If you have an interest, common interest, you see, organize yourself.
So you're telling me,
you are condoning this poor me mentality.
No, I'm not condoning.
While there is something so simple.
I'm not condoning.
You yourself were telling me that as VOR, you will be applying for seats and sitting there. See how simple it is?
Yes.
So why are you saying when people who are not members of any organizations?
Wait.
Come on, man.
Okay, right. So, Sibalahla, bon.
Asbalahli, Siaba advisor.
Advisor.
Yes.
Sibalahla, bon.
As things stand currently, the composition of the stakeholder forum, as per the terms of reference, it is member-based, interest-based organizations. That is how the terms of reference are crafted. And for us to advise them and want to accommodate them in any other way will be futile. It won't work. So the only way they can be accommodated is to either join the currently existing or to form their one and wait for and keep it in good standing and then apply. That, my man, that's reality. Let's deal with things as they are, man. Not emotional. Okay, what should we do? Man. Okay, what should we do about them? Tell them to do what?
Now you're saying I'm condoning
this poor me mentality.
Okay, mentality.
Yeah.
Listen. Right now, there is maybe 1,000 people at home who are not part of any.
So what should I do?
Who are not part of any, but who believed that they are represented.
If they were deceived, I'm not responsible for their
if I may ask,
yeah,
what is the definition of a member or an affiliate, according to your understanding?
If you subscribe.
Yes. So do you tell me that Lavuga have people with membership?
Yes, I believe that.
They have membership, but they can present.
Yes, I don't know if there's a membership card or not, but I know that Lavuga exists.
Class have people with membership that they can present.
My man, when I got the proof of membership for you, if it's like the everybody must be like that. Yeah. No, proof of membership is not necessarily documented, my man.
What do you mean?
Proof of membership may not be
what is the definition of subscribe?
Yes, subscribe
what
means
is the definition
that
of
to
subscribe?
pledge allegiance and associate formally and officially with, by any means that you and those with whom you are subscribing agree upon.
Then if I came to your meeting this week and I came next month again, will you recognize me?
If that is our basis for subscription, yes. But since it is not, no, you won't even come for the first time.
You won't even come for the first time?
No, you don't belong there.
Why?
Do you belong there?
Why?
You can come there as a journalist, yes.
Then who
as a journalist, you can come.
Who have a right to come there?
Members.
Which members? Where are they coming from?
Let me tell you this.
Where are they coming from?
Now you're putting me on an equal platform. We have a secretary, and I have not been mandated to answer the questions. But I will tell you this: rest assured, Lavuga is in good standing. Yes. Lavuga exists.
Exactly.
Lavuga has membership.
Then
if you want ANC Youth League style proof of membership, then we don't have that.
Then how can one become a member of Lavuga?
Go ask the secretary.
Then we playing, Mr. Vilakazi.
No, if we're playing, that's fine. I did say I am not here on behalf of Lavoga. I did state that.
But you hear,
Okay, is it my mandate to speak about membership issues, to understand organizations, my man?
It's not your
Is it my mandate? Yeah,
It's
so
not
what
your
are you
mandate.
doing to me?
But now we're talking general knowledge.
Hey, my man, there's something called protocol.
I ask you
That one,
that according to your
I
understanding.
answered according to my understanding. What is subscribe? I
What is
answered that one. Yeah, tell me that one. Rewind the tape. Then don't ask me about membership and whatnot. Go ask the secretary. And he's well capable of giving you a response to that one.
Mr. Vilakazi.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Vilakazi. This morning,
Yeah.
you send us a voice note.
I forwarded a voice note from the Majoba Business
Subcommittee.
Yeah.
You mentioned a virus of things.
A lot.
Of
The voice note was about 7 minutes and 55 seconds.
yes, of which are touching. Of which abahlali basekhaya Dr. Pixley Ayisakaseme are directly affected. I will not say by our very own.
I don't know by who. I don't know whether or not they are affected. It does not show. Hey, my man, who feels it knows it. They are not affected enough. Why are they still saying they poor me?
Okay,
we not belong to any organization. They are not affected enough. They must get up.
I have an interest because you are here for yourself.
To account.
To account.
Yes.
Yes, but you're not accounting.
Accounting what? On behalf of the organization that is called the secretary?
Because
Hey, my man.
You were supposed to bring the secretary.
No. Lavo has got no appointment with VOR.
But you are here.
You are
here.
In my capacity as Vusomuzi Nkosi Nathi Vilakazi.
Okay, right.
Only.
Right, Mr. Nathi Vilakazi.
Vusomuzi Nkosi Nathi Vilakazi. Correction.
Vusumuzi Kosinati Vilakazi. You are here. But okay, then I want to ask you a question.
Please do.
In your 7 minutes 25 seconds, you
No,
said
55.
55
Yeah,
seconds.
just under 8 minutes by 5 seconds.
Okay, sharp. You mentioned that as the representative of Lavuga,
Yeah.
you occupying a space for business and as well as recruitment. I ask you, if Lavuga have affiliates, if Lavuga have a secretary, as you are saying,
And it does, my
it
man. I
does.
didn't give you the name.
It
Someone
does.
you know. Just walk out the street.
yes,
Pity.
yes,
Hi, man.
yes, and it
You
does.
want to make
And
it sound as if
does.
I'm making things up now.
No, you're not making things up.
So why are you wanting to expose me for a lie?
I'm not exposing you for a lie.
You're saying if you doubt my information and the credibility thereof.
Okay. Now you said Lavuga have a secretary.
What do you mean?
You say Lavuga have a
Hey,
secretary.
it does. That's why.
Yes.
Yes. Don't say if it does. It does.
Yes, it does.
The name is Nathi Pembe.
That's why I say
He exists, my man.
Lavuga.
He exists. It's not like AC Youth League,
Yeah.
which we don't know. NYTT, whatever, but they want to pronounce. Who are they? We are not a ghost here. Lavoa exists.
like your psych.
No. Lavoa exists.
Like your psych.
Lavoa exists.
Like
the
your
secretary Nathi Pembe is a tangible person. You can go and speak to him.
Okay.
I'm not here to expose him for anything.
Yeah.
But I'm here to say, do not take chances and want to say Lavoga is maybe.
I'm not saying
Whatever.
Lavuga is a fly by night.
No. I'm not alluding. Why do you want to go?
I didn't say
I haven't
that.
even said what I was.
But,
Let's
let's go back.
Don't assume I was gonna go
Let's
there.
go back.
Go back to where?
Let's go
To
back.
you say fly by night. You think Lavoga is like that AC Youth League. That's a fly by night. The AC Youth League, the AC Women Leagues, those are fly by night.
Okay.
Kosato, fly by night.
No, man.
I am, man.
No, man.
Yes, man. Yes.
We're not there.
We are there.
Let's go
We are
back
everywhere.
to your 7 minute 50.
Yeah, we can go there.
55.
But be careful, man.
55 seconds. 55 seconds. You said you're representing 2 committees.
No, I did not.
You said what?
I said specifically verbatim.
Yes.
I am a member of the main stakeholder forum, and I
Okay.
also sit in the business subcommittee.
As a chairperson.
Wait, no. I sit just as a
Are
member.
you a chairperson or a secretary?
I'm not chairperson of neither.
Okay.
I'm just a mere member
Okay.
looking after the interest of Lavoga as the people who have
Okay.
deployed me there. Okay? Fine, we have an issue because we had some capacity building
Okay.
processes that we were going through. And if you listen to my clip to the end, it says up until we sort out this vacancy, meaning there is a process currently at play, unfolding to address this, how can I put it, some oversight
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Yes, that thing's being done. So don't be rushed.
Yeah, I'm not, but we are in a 7 minute,
Yeah,
55 seconds. I think we should play it for our audience so they can
You
hear
may
what
play it,
is.
my man. As you are playing it, may I request leave? I just need to go and talk to the man outside.
No, you're talking to the man, the man
You
of
know,
God.
you can play it. I need to go and have my snuff. Phela mina
No,
nginabadala, baba.
no. We are about to close now. Just last few minutes. We ask you. Ukuthi ubekezele.
Hayi khululeka patience galo.
Yeah. So Vilakazi bengilike kuthini kuVN yakho uthe ukuyitulo ezimbili that you are representing currently.
No.
But,
Lalela mfana ngicela uyichaze uyizwe.
Yeah.
Kune main.
Yes.
Bese kuba nama subcommittees.
Yes.
Recruitment nani ne
business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is custom, there is tradition, there is
Yeah.
whatever, but your organization must be represented. You see,
Yeah.
the organizations who haven't had I wouldn't say teething, because we were past the teething stage, according to how I was briefed.
Yes.
When issues started surfacing that are currently at the conclusion of being addressed, you see.
Yes.
The organization did not have that. Who have members, you see, like for instance, as I might not even mention a name, the organizations who bring more than 2 people each to the subcommittees.
Okay.
You see, which is also contrary to the terms of reference. So the terms of reference needs to be strictly applied. If not reviewed, then. So there are organizations who are in a better state to service, you see. But my man, it is only coincidental that the recruitment subcommittee is yet to be engaged with. Because my constituency has got more recruitment-related interest. So it was coincidental that it was first the business subcommittee that was reformed. Yes. Yeah. Then I had to go and make sure our interests there are represented. But that's not where our focus is. You see? So as soon as an opportunity presents itself for us to fill all vacancies, we will do that such that we will be represented in all platforms whereby our constituents expects us to be represented and represent their interests very well.
Talking of recruitment, there is rumors from the general public. Remember, we will talk the version of the general public as their media that they are following.
Okay.
Yes. There are rumors that recruitment subcommittees, they sell jobs, they take bribery, they submit list. What is your take on that? Ever since you've been
submit
in the
list?
Yes, in companies.
I'll tell you this, my man. Anything that concerns recruitment, I have no comment because I know nothing beyond what is out there on the grapevine. I seem to recall on the platform some leader, Nkokeli Zuga, alluding to that, and we even engaged on it. You and I. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yes. So it's only I know nothing beyond that. I've never been audience to any report by the recruitment subcommittee. And I would assume that it's sparring, whereas the business subcommittee was felt it needed immediate intervention. Maybe the sparing of the recruitment subcommittee indicates that maybe they are faring well or better than the business subcom, which had to be overhauled because of how dismally they were performing.
There's something I wanted to check a long time ago about this recruitment. According to my knowledge or my understanding, to sense wami, subcommittee, yeah, business must work hand in hand with the HR department for a company A that is coming to do subcontracting at Machuba or whatever job it is. So in those regards, are the members of stakeholder doing an oversight?
I will tell you this, my man. I'm now even confused whether we're asking with regard to the subcommittee of recruitment or subcom. I don't know. I don't have those answers. I'm here to account on what I said. and what I believe needs to be said only. So, like in short, my man, I've never had any tangible thing from about the recruitment subcom, at least in the business subcom. After these changes, you see, there has been some stirring, you see,
Yes.
which needs to be commended and fend.
Okay,
to catch a flame.
you've touched the issue of Preconnects earlier on, and we heard that some of the members and the stakeholder wanted to submit lists there. What is your comment?
I don't know nothing about that. I haven't said any of such. I haven't heard even any of such.
From the 21 million you're talking about that you've catch with the tail and brought it back to life. Are we winning, as Dr. Pixley Isaac said, in terms of subcontracting?
Let me tell you
Do we
this.
have a local?
We had a meeting there. I'll tell you this, my man. Me, I'm proud of it. This is because I was sitting there.
Okay.
You see? Okay. And I don't believe it should be confidential. We sat with Proconnects for the first time after having been threatened. That is where I commend this current business subcom. You see? They were able to haul Proconnects over the call. Proconnects is very arrogant. It is full of white supremacist attitudes.
But then
I want to explain. Let me finish. No. A fact is a fact. If media is offended by the phrase white supremacist attitude, then media really needs to smell its armpits.
No.
There's no armpits. Nothing vulgar. There's nothing vulgar about
it's
the phrase.
Constitutional.
No. There's nothing vulgar about the phrase white supremacist attitude. There's nothing illegal. There's nothing controversial about that phrase. If media is made uncomfortable by that phrase, then media must really smell its armpits. There's something wrong with the media.
Okay, no, we're not that. We're not there.
Let me finish.
It's according to you can.
To your what? Your principle says we cannot say white supremacist attitude.
No. Our code of conduct.
It says we cannot say white supremacist attitude.
Oh man.
What does it say? We cannot say white supremacist attitude.
Now you're being personal.
No. I'm being descriptive of the attitude of Proconnects. It is white supremacist.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you can go on.
Yes. Let me be allowed to exercise my freedom of expression, which is granted and protected and promoted by the Constitution.
You may.
Let me not be curtailed.
You may.
Let me not be censored.
You may.
Thank you.
So you were saying?
Yes, they have that attitude, right?
Yeah.
But because I commend this current business subcommittee, they were able to hold, after numerous tries and disregards and blatant, not even shine diva, who are those?
Yes.
That's when, in that time, the money that is supposed to be for localization and whatnot is being spent on companies with no even a chance, a snowball's chance in hell of ever getting what is they are being granted. And that thing is for local. You see? Okay. It was happening. But let me go to this. Okay. So eventually, that meeting happened. We are figuring umnumzana Ludolf. Uyaqhawuluhleka nje kumnanda akuboni nokuthi kunenkinga.
I've met him.
Yes, uhamba no with a certain guy, no relation, a Vilakazi. Yes, and a certain lady, I think it was a Malulek, whatever. Eventually they were there.
Okay.
And after robust engagement and confrontation, because the white man seemed to have an issue with being held accountable by a young black man, he seemed to overlook the fact that they were angry black men.
Okay.
By the virtue of them being hungry, because what is due to them, he is doing whatever he likes with it, in total disregard of whatever the requirements of the law is. They even gave a very silly excuse. Vilakazi, they said, Vilakazi himself said, it's their first time getting work from an SOE, let alone ESCOM, whatever, they will not know. That I told him, that one is not going to wash. That ignorance we are feigning for blatant disregard and prejudicing of these people is not going to wash. Yeah. So ultimately, declared good, okay guys, there's 21 left. 10 for this, 11 for this. You see, contracts that are still to happen. Okay, let me also mention that Proconnects has already overstayed their welcome at the power station. They get penalized 59,000 for every day at the station. So the contract is long overdue. You see? So there's this 21 million. I think we've lost significantly. But fine. So the contracts then ayibaqala bajabula komajabula kupha kwakhe babethulile la sibhekene enhlavini zamehlo nebhunu kwakhuluma 4 yabantu ngabasho ngamagama the rest babelwela ukuyongena lapha beyogcwalisa itafula babethule yes Makube sekuyahlahlelwa ke ngoba basho njalo phela ke angazi omajabula kuphawa wenze njani. Mina lapha ngase ngithule khona ngoba yami impi ngase ngiyilwile base be dictate ukuthi split this one, let's do this one. You see? Agcina kunama contracts ayi 13 I think. Kwaba ne timeline owavunyelwana ngayo eyayi truncated. Yabo? Yes, angicabanga ukuthi Proconix i-complyile ngokuphelele because there was an appointment date of the 20th of Jan, which was this past Friday, which has been missed. I'm not aware of any developments because mina ngisu-secretary 1 in next. Angazi kwenzakalani lapho. Angibhidanga nokubhida. So angingeni vele. Yabona? So
ababhidi
angazi mina ngikhuluma mina ngibhidanga mina.
Bayithola ngo-WhatsApp.
Angibazi ukuthi bayithola ngani nokuphi. Ngisuke ngingekho mabayithola bayithola. Uyithola usuku nabo wena.
There is no competitive bidding.
Nisuka nabo nina nimanenza njalo.
They just send list.
Yo ibuya lapha iGranny School. Ngisho ukuthi wavuka ngapha nabo niyathunyelelwa.
You know, when we talk of one person who get rich or die trying, okwamanje ngaba ngokuphendula lokho, but because ngoba ngikhuluma nekhehla umuntu omdala I will answer that.
Wazi ngani utholakala ngeWhatsApp? Mawuba kwazi wayithola ngeWhatsApp.
I have no interest in doing business namanje.
Manje wazi ngani utholakala ngeWhatsApp? Wale nto kufanele kube strictly guided secrets. Uzwe ngobani? Kusho lo uzwe ngayo wakwayithola.
We are a media house that is available
unamaroto neyikhova ehamba phezulu ikhova hamba phansi amaroto.
So information always comes to us.
Ngoba ngitshela ukuthi loyo wenza le information angaphendula kangcono ukuthi waze lapho uthi tholakala ngeWhatsApp angazi lutho mina.
Yeah, but
angaze ngathola lutho angaze ngafuna lutho futhi.
These are the things we get from the community, you understand?
Yazi ngani?
Community.
Ukuthi thola ngeWhatsApp.
Because this organization aphike emphakathini.
Athi sithole ngeWhatsApp.
Yeah, but amashelo. It's a submission of list.
But sithole ngeWhatsApp
other people.
Ningakhuluma into engena
No, sina isiqiniseko.
Awumgagulo yedwa wakwayithola ngeWhatsApp.
Sinasi isiqiniseko because us as VOR we then send the message that whoever gonna submit a list and not give the community members who are interested in doing business with ESCOM bid to a chance to bid. We will put the interdict letter from the lawyer. And then that process never went through. So now I think it's the culture that we must exercise as Dr. Pixley Isakasam, especially the business subcommittee, that people must bid. RFQs must be out.
No, that's the law of the land.
Yes.
It's not the culture, it's the law of the land.
Exactly.
Competitive building. What are you saying?
Yes.
You are saying the law of the land must be now degraded to a culture that must be exercised.
It must be the culture that
must be exercised. It is a requirement.
In a stakeholder. Yes.
If you don't comply with that one, know that you are contravening the law of the land. Case closed.
You are corrupt.
No, I wouldn't say corrupt or whatever.
You are corrupt.
You are contravening the law of the land.
If
you know what is corruption? Nobody is capable of corruption there.
If I'm at Flying Goose and there is a project going on, and then I submit my list because I have advantage that I'm internally there, then I'm not giving a chance for people to bid for that job, then I'm corrupt.
Do you know how complex corruption is?
Yes, but look, let's
okay, if you want to speak about corruption colloquially, as guys are always saying ANC corruption, which is true. If I speak it in that mongoloid level, fine, maybe they are. But those people are not capable of corruption.
Why with you it always have to be ANC?
Why? Because they're the most obvious example. They stole 500 billion, $500 billion, while the frontline workers were dying in the forefront. Egcwala ini ama-pocket. Kwathengwa luxury cars. So laba bantu mangikhuluma ngabo mfowethu vele ngisuke ngabasuke.
Talking of how broad corruption is, bribery is corruption. Embezzlement is corruption. Nepotism, it's corruption.
There's schoolboy corruption.
Fraud, it's corruption.
That one is schoolboy corruption, for the colloquial level of corruption. That one, that we call everything corruption. Let me tell you this. Yes, it may be generally
lack of transparency.
I'll tell you broadly, it may be classified as that, but let me tell you this: offenses are specifically defined.
Yeah,
you see, in statutes, in legislations, in acts. There's an offense, my man. Could it be intellectual?
Yeah.
Or criminal?
Yeah.
Or even any other is defined. We know what is an offense, a contravention, a contradiction. We know all of those things.
Okay.
These things are written.
So let's go back. Let's go back to Uvusmuz. You as Uvusmuz, if you were to be granted.
Yeah, granted what?
A chance.
To do what?
To help the community of
Help what
Pixley.
community?
The community of Pixley.
I'll decline.
You will decline.
I've helped them. They themselves are witnesses that I've gone beyond the extra mile. I've paid my dues, my man, in service of this community, with no regret, and I can never be guilt tripped into feeling guilty for. No, I will decline.
But you will decline.
Yes. I have paid my dues.
Okay, like currently now you are at Machuba Pass.
You are not serving the community, serving the interest of a specific organization.
You're not serving the community.
No, specific organization.
You're serving the interest of the space. Actually, all the people sitting there have this mindset.
No. I don't know what mindset they have. I'm telling you, the fact is that the seat that belongs to Lavoga.
Okay.
So I'm serving the interest of who? If not Lavoga. Who must I serve? You.
Okay.
Go get your seat. I you in So don't come and try to be tricky here. Can't guilt trip me.
So you're saving the interest of.
Okay, when you go there as VOR,
yeah.
VOR interest will
must.
Will,
maybe
let me tell you this.
Maybe before you talk of VOR, you must start on our website and read about us.
Okay, if you will jeopardize your interest and put those of the non-constituents above yours, you will be irresponsible with that power. Your constituents must recall you. I'm telling them now.
What do you mean?
If you put any other interest above those of VOR, in whose name you'll be sitting there?
VOR represent the general public.
Yes, if there's that straight... No, but VOR also has other interests that are official and could even have financial implications that they must look out for. Behind me is a Jennifer banner.
Yeah.
So let us not fuck around here. Sorry for the F word, but I'm a grown man, my man.
Yeah.
I take myself seriously. I hate to be manhandled.
Yeah. So you're telling me ayikho inhlangano ehlelela abahlali la.
Angazi anginandaba mina ngihlelela Lavuka.
Inhlangano ehlele lapha ehlelela abalandeli belavuka. Abalandeli belavuka.
Mina angeni ke lapho uthi abanye bahleleleni indaba yabo leyo. Phela nje. Lapho ngomtimande it's the fact as per the terms of reference baba. Angikuthi nginekhadi eliqinile kona vele nginguye umZulu. Ngiyachatha mina ngigeze ngensipho kuphela. Kodwa nje njalo bafowethu izinto asidile ngazo as they are, not as we wish for them to be. As they are. It's like that. Those are the terms of reference. So what must I say? Must I say I'm representing people I'm not representing? I can't.
No, maybe if we can quote the terms of reference.
I can't speak about the terms of reference. I can only speak about them as far as they relate to Lavoga and Vosomos.
Yes. We'll talk with them relating on that.
Kankonzo kayivalwa. Yevalo ukukhuluma umfundisi. Ezeyo. Phuma sowulabe. Ngakaquleka umuntu equlekisa ukuzungeza lapha la iphumi ngoba sibona ngalokho ukuthi ayisiyabheda ke la ke
so abantu bakithi kumele ngizobe wrong ngithi people must start organizing themselves and go to Majuba so that they can be well represented because currently now organization represent the current.
Whether we are right or wrong, I don't know. I'm not the determinant of that. And I have no interest in that question one way or the other.
Okay, right. Going to your 7:55 seconds VN. There's where you talk about shooting.
Yeah. What about that one?
What is happening?
Hey, my man, there are people who think they are something they are not yet. They watch too many movies. Okay. Let me tell you this. There is a leader. Leo kokhela ngiyazi.
Okay.
Ngoba bengisho nakwenye nje. Yabuya ngitshela ukuthanda wayo.
Yeah.
Angiyazi ngani angibasave abantu engingahlobaniswa ilutho nabo ucingweni lami. My phone is a business phone. All space there is important. So ithi inkokhelo ethize umuntu ozoyilandela okhona nenyathi yena ayinandaba ne-stakeholder forum ayisidingi stakeholder forum izohamba imarketeli yekubona uthabi yekuphi ikhuluma umbudana into engeke yenzeke uyazi umuntu omdala bamkhuzi bafana ekhanda umuntu uthi ngizohamba nawe uyayizwa nje leyo nto leyo angazi ukuthi bobani labo mina futhi akunandaba Ngiyakusho nje ukuthi bakusho lokho yeso. Enyeke angazi ukuthi bidakwe isiphi ispinash. Njengolokho nje upopa itilosi. Ethi mayesidlila izizwe powerful. Wathi yena ozomlandela enzani. Ngeke mfowethu platform efana ne-business subcommittee WhatsApp group. Talk, even allude to the name shooting. Wathi yena ufaka inhlavu yena kwenzakaleni. Ngoba ngichazile mina mfethu ngiphendulile ku voice note ebeqonde engqoloko angisafuni futhi ukuphinde ngikhulume nawe. Ngako mina ngiyinsizwa ke bhodi ngelusa mina ngudelisa amashinga umgogodla manqaba ngokubhodwa ngamakwabafwabo. Uyezwa ngujibha nqole emasondo sondo zigiza amadoda alikhulu. Uyezwa mina ngumagwaza ngepena vike ngekhasi mina. Yeah ngiyinsizwa nje ngangabo ngaqhathwa futhi nje angizalwa ngedwa abekho abantu abazinsimbi.
In all the
no behema nje umbhemu ubecathi mhlambe siyadlala la angeke ayenze le nto ebeyikhuluma manje.
Yeah but
ucathi ukuchitha igazi ukudlala kubi nje ukuthi sekuzoba namagama okugwajisana yabo ngazathi thina singabafana siyasho.
But it's not serving the interest of our people.
I don't know mamel mina mawusithi uthi wena uzofaka umuntu inhlavu angazi nami uthi angibala kulabantu abafaka inhlavu. Hey ngumqanso ongakhwela mbongolo mina angisiyo futhi umqanso wokufela amahashi mina la ke mfana uyibamba eqine mina ngizigiza amadoda alikhulu ba
Mr. Vusibuzi since sixoxa akuveli la enlekelela khona umphakathi
as who
as a stakeholder.
Hayi baba mina ngichazile ku voice note yami lo libo refera kuyo 7 minutes 55 seconds about my vision and I even pleaded. Yabo, so I don't know what is expected from me anymore. That is why when you say should I ever be afforded the chance to serve this community, I will decline. Why? I have paid my dues to the people of not only Volksrust and Volksrust, of Seme at large. I've paid my dues to these people. They know it, you know it, everybody knows it. So what is in dispute there? Nothing. Case closed.
Okay, no, Mr. Vilakazi, I think singayibamba nje la okwamanje because asifiki lapha ngifuna sifike khona because
awukho la ngayikhona mina
uyangirefer. But okay then, looking at Dr. Pixie Isakaseme as the community, why do you feel that people must know, or what can we change?
Those people are hopeless. My man, I always try to start a conversation passionately on your platform. You know this best. Push. Yeah, my man, do you know the concept of inertia in physics?
Yes.
It is the object's property or
it's
propensity.
A law.
No, it's not a law. It is a propensity of an object to resist change in its state of motion, which can be at rest or in a certain direction at a certain velocity. Yes, its propensity to resist that. Do you see most texting izojiga ekevin ijikele ka right welulalela ngapha because you want to continue moving in that trajectory.
Yes.
So that is inertia. The inertia of the people of Seme gauging by the amount of engagements and the topics on which they show interest on your platform.
Yes.
They have an infinite inertia. You cannot move them. So I'm done. I for one, I don't care. I'm done. I've served them. I still have services that I offer for which they can come at a cost. The best services and whatnot. I will serve them only in that on those bases. For I myself am an entrepreneur and I understand what I have to offer. It is worth paying for. So I don't have an interest in these people because I've tried. You
so you're saying whatever that is happening at Seme, it's none of
unless
your
it is EFF. EFF, yeah. But generally, the community, people who vote for the ANC today, then tomorrow they want to do, I don't care.
Maybe we should engage.
What? About what?
About the EFF.
Yeah, let's engage.
Maybe we should.
That's my element.
If EFF have three
what?
Candidates.
Don't say if.
EFF
has three councillors, yes. Don't say if.
Yes.
They do have those three.
They do have those three.
Yeah.
Those three seats.
Yeah. What about them?
According to the reports that you have, how far?
Ask the GTU head. Here in the region is the chairperson of the region. That is Tabong Khwedi. Yes, provincially, it's the chairperson, Commissar Colin Sidibe.
Okay.
Yes, if I just Google GTU.
So the MPL of the EFF.
What's that one?
MPL of the EFF.
MPLs, we don't have one. We have about 4 or 3. I'm not quite sure.
Okay, I will not be specific.
Yeah, no. Why?
I will not be specific who.
No. Let me tell you this, my man.
Wait.
We are a collective.
Yes.
In any platform.
Yes.
If you want to talk about members of the provincial legislature of the EFF, talk about them jointly. Don't single out anyone.
That's why I
and
say
you expect me to do what?
That's why I say MPLs. I didn't
You
say
said I didn't hear the emphasis on the S for plural.
No,
if that is
MPLs.
if that is the point from which we are coming, then we can talk.
Yes. Invited the MEC.
MPLs, which MPLs?
Of the EFF. You say we must not single them.
Okay, so let me tell you this.
Wait.
It's unfortunate that I do not have my data with me and everything, but we have, I think, about 3 or 4 seats. We have Commissar Zandamela, Commissar Colin, Commissar Ntsako, and Commissar Fighter Nyembe.
Yes,
as the MPLs.
From Dr. Pixley, right?
We have 4 MPLs at the Mpumalanga provincial legislature.
Okay.
From different various municipalities.
I guess be the spade.
So what's the issue?
Yeah. Umamu Nyembe.
Yes, leader Nyembe. Yeah. What about her? Mother at respect. Yes,
invited the MEC at Vuzakepi.
Okay.
There was no EFF support there.
My man.
Why?
Lalela in the furtherance of their duties, as in.
But do you even have members?
Finish. What do you mean? Do you even have members? Why does the ANC only have 2 PR seats? This man. Where is your Mtomushe Palin? You have 2 PR seats. So that's the last question from you. So let me tell you this. Yeah. Do we even have what? We have more than members. We even have voters.
But you were not supporting
the
program.
My man.
Initiated by your senior.
I will tell you how these things work. There's oversight visits, which are official duties. Why must we go in our red t-shirts and jump? She's quite capable of discharging the responsibility. So what are we going to do there? She's during the course of the performance of her legislature duties. So why do you want EFF to go there in red? So that you can say EFF this, EFF that. No, we have leaders who are quite capable of discharging their responsibility, and they're out there discharging their responsibility beautifully. One last time, the leadership we have is quite all right, sir.
I have no further question based on the EFF. But then,
thank you.
We were just clarifying 7 minutes 55 seconds.
Yeah, man, that was the whole point.
But umbuzo wami uthe, are the millionaires only gonna come from organizations present that at a stakeholder, or the millions are gonna be splitted to the community of Dr.
Assist you.
Yeah, assist me.
And the people there.
Yes.
Guys, repetition, redundancy. Hey, my man, I'm an efficient guy. There's a clip that responds to that exact question. Earlier in the morning. Yeah, go find the clip because I will not respond any differently.
But now we are live on there.
Oh, it does not matter. I'm still going to say the same words.
Yeah.
Verbatim. So what's the point? Redundancy. No worries, man. Let's proceed.
We are man.
No. My words are out there. Go back up. You will find me. I'll respond the same way. I'm not hiding from anything. I responded to that one. But did I not respond to that exact same question earlier on? I'm not plural, my man. I'm singular. I'm not plural. I'm an individual.
Yeah.
So if you're saying Nina, am I a legend? You see other Nazis there.
A stakeholder is not one person.
No. I'm saying Mina, I'm an individual. Ungat Nina. Ngadlani. Angikwazi ukuhlanganiswa noma bebakhona noma bekho angaze ngibone kuhlashwa kuyidlelwa angaze ngizwe ngangingaya mhlambe nami uma ube ngiyathanda ukuhlaba ngidla ngazi angaze nje ngiyazi into yokuhlaba udle
Mr. Nathi Vilakazi, let's take it to our considerations that we will re-invite you.
Hayi my man,
nabo zakwenu.
I don't know. Don't.
Nabo zakwenu, whereby we can have engagement.
Angifuna ukuengage namuntu mina bengizoyichaza nje ukuthi ngimephi. Ngokwento ebengiyikhuluma mina ekseni nokuthi futhi kwake kwasuka umsindo ke futhi ngale ku-business subcommittee, yes?
Yes.
Ngokuthi kuthiwa othize wafaka iclip ethize ngathi kwayikhuluma ngapho ku-VOR. Yawususa umsindo, badelelwa abantu, babizwa ngani. Abantu abadala baphethe kanje. Now, instead of engaging with the content, you decide ukuthi nimane denigrate isithunzi somuntu. It means you rejoice in someone else suffering. Do you feel happy when you see another man suffering? Ngokuthi nidlale ngaye nithi ngangitshela ngepholo mina man. Rubbish. You've been sitting there all this time. Now you think you are something with all your contracts. So kahle ke nkunzi, I'm angry when it comes to this, yabo? Ngeclip yes. Abantu bazenza into enkulu abangasoze baba nayizo kwa kodwa yazo. Ngiyakhuluma ke manje mina abantu sihlale siba protect from being blunt. Yes, if they were capable, we wouldn't find the stakeholder forum at the situation that we found it in. If they were capable, we wouldn't have a new chairperson, a new secretary, and like we wouldn't have that because there would be no need. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it is broke, don't let it run a second further. So if they were capable, if they live in the glass house, they might not throw stones here. If you were capable, you so and so, you know very well. So if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones.
No. Yes, that was Nathi Vilakazi coming here.
We're not going to talk about Emancipate Institute of Learning Excellence now.
To clarify, 7 minutes 55 seconds. Maybe get to add on that. What are the other things Vusmuzi Vilakazi is now? Maybe after we share on the general public so that it knows that okay, he exists. There is a thing like this. I push out, people can support, people can do what. The
economic times are tough. Mina angikhola ukuthi uma unesqinti kunento ekufanele ngiyakhola ukuthi kunezinto engafanele uyikhiphela u5 wokubolewa kwamakhelwane uyoyithenga econtaineni uyazi ukuthengisa abantu econtaineni ngiyazi kuthiwe ngithe as much as we are pan-Africanist in our outlook yabo uma unespace ungakhala ukuthi ngadi mina ke ngakhula kuthiwa nginama brown fingers ngathi into iyabona so what I'm busy with, I'm starting something called guerrilla gardening. It's a concept to say there are things that you must not pop up money for. And there are things that are perennial. Guys, the earth provides the basic of our need. So I'm busy with that. I like to inspire a gardening revolution.
Okay.
If you are a member of the Economic Freedom Fighters, if you're the African National Congress, you got money to call to go to Truworths. Where is that? Woolworths, yeah. But if you're a member of the African, if of the Economic Freedom Fighters, you're the proletariat. So plant a garden so that you can see. That's one thing I'm busy with.
What is wrong with what is wrong in your mind with this division?
With what? What division?
This division.
What division?
Now you're talking with the community of Dr.
Yeah, I'm talking. No. I did clarify earlier on that the philosophy of the EFF is the one that must be given.
I understand.
And the association with the EFF.
But the platform
broader
you are
community
using
are shooting themselves on the foot. So I don't care about them really. I mean, you cannot come to your problems to me and you are voting ANC. You are the master of your own misfortune. Suffer the consequences.
So you say it's okay for the ANC leaders to serve the ANC people?
If they want to. That's what they've always been doing, whether it's okay or not.
You say it's okay.
No. Whether it's okay or not, that's the reality we've been living. It is known that if you are seen in a red t-shirt, you shall be prejudiced against in all opportunities. That's why we are taking steps against it here at SAM. One, by confronting the problem directly, by going to all those poverty alleviation programs and making sure that no person shall be unjustly prejudiced and no person shall be unjustly benefited. Because we are tired of people are being afraid to associate with the EFF because they know that they will be effectively committing suicide. You see? So that is what we are confronting. And we are also a proactive organization. So we are starting programs proactively to empower specifically EFF card-carrying members because they're the ones that have been disadvantaged the most. So yes, the answer to your question is yes. So you cannot ask me if I'm fine with the ANC benefit. That's what has always been the case. So yes, the reality has always been the reality. Let's not put around the bush here.
So it's no cool. Man,
you get the leaders. You know, you get the leaders you deserve. If you vote for them, my man, declare the ANC. Buma sparring babangata how the touring the karata membership card are NC. Even if you have the membership card of the NC, you must still be in the correct faction. You can still be outside with your membership card if you're in the wrong faction. So that's the truth. So what can you say? The Domkop, municipality, the minimum requirements for the post they're occupying. Hence, the state of all our infrastructure is like this because people are ill-equipped. Menangiti skills audit. Municipality, skills audit. And let us look even at the appointment processes of those managers and those people in all of those influential positions. Do they meet at least the bare minimum? So it's true. The whole country, by the way, because they carry membership of the NC. Now, when membership, if you're in the wrong faction, you still get the short end of the stick. So it's the fact. So what can I say? Everybody knows this. So I have said it, me. So that's why I'm saying, I prioritize EFF, my man. Because people, when we are campaigning, you see,
maybe
they tell us and promise us the heaven and earth. Then they go and betray us at the last possible moment where they can change their destiny and vote wrongly.
Maybe again we should then invite you for an open discussion.
With who?
With the ANC.
Let me tell you this, as the coordinator of the EFF in the sub-region, as also the secretary of the EFF in my branch, I can ask for the necessary permission from my upper structure. I have a very capable regional secretary, Lenin Chauke Wilson. You see, I'll speak to him. He'll speak to his executive, the deputy chairperson, Godfrey Kumalo. You see, there are people there. So if that one is possible, I want them because they always run away anyway. It's indefensible, guys. You cannot defend rubbish. If you want us to believe this thing is defendable, my man, don't insult our intelligence here. Respect yourself.
I have my man there.
Respect yourself, not you.
I
the
have
people.
My man there, Mangali. So
he must respect himself. That one. Hey, Scoop, respect yourself. Man. Have some shame. Have some shame.
He will take you. He will take you
who on? With what capacity? No, my man. Respect yourself as well. Can't say such things.
I have honorable people like Mr. TV Lakoti can take you on and chow you like a bone.
If that's what you believe and you'd like to put it to the test, you are welcome.
Yeah, we will invite you one day. It's just that now you were here for yourself.
Lastly, my man, let me tell you this. Yeah. There's a beautiful vehicle on which I've been working for 3 years called Emancipate Institute of Learning Excellence. I was here right about the same time last year talking about Timbuktu 2.
Timbuktu 2.
You see, it started as something else, and the vision is evolving, so it is now taking shape.
Yeah.
You see, I was once away. I wouldn't say in hiding. We were once accused. I was accused number one in 2 political cases. One was for arson, in which we were 13. The Docket Red Vilakazi and 12 others. The other was for public violence, in which we were 8. The Docket Red Vilakazi and 7 others. So strategically, to deal with those things, you see, it was necessary for me to maneuver somehow. So I was once in MLO for almost a whole year, and ended up in Nelspruit with my comrade Thokozani. We come a long way. So whatever reputation he has out there, that's your business. Deal it with him. Don't put me in those judgments or whatever. I'm talking to people in general. So what I want to say is, I had a vehicle there called Emancipate Production, called EMP.
EMP, yeah.
Yes. So now it's long, my man, in crystallization. Now it is called Emancipate Institute of Learning Institute of Learning Excellence. We tutor, we give extra classes, we prepare for various types of assessments, we give our schools excursions. We take schools to places like Maroping, the cradle of mankind.
Yes.
You see, we take schools to exposed outcrops, like on geography, geologically related field trip, to go and see the weathering taking place, to go and see the deposition taking place. You see, we offer such services. You see, so in short, there is that at a very reasonable fee, and my guarantee is this: when only the best will do, you only have Emancipate Institute of Learning Excellence. So I will try and publicize the information and everything. As I said in the clip, my primary obsession and passion is education. For we need to truly liberate ourselves because we cannot continue like this. We can't. So I'm playing my small part. I came bajo.
I remember back in the days, usually when you were assisting us as well, you know, I was one of the best students. That
and the naughtiest as well. No,
who completed his final matric doing physics in higher grade and mathematics.
Exactly, that's true. I attest to that. It's true.
Yes,
it's true.
Yes. And then every time before we can start a session with you, you will say we're leaving time as a resource.
I would say time is a resource. We must view it as a resource because we all have 24 hours a day.
And life is phenomenal.
Yes, life is a phenomenon.
Yes.
Yes.
So you used to say that if you want to in the school, but I still remember this, it's because of how you have put it in our minds.
I appreciate
so,
that. It shows, that we've had an encounter before.
Exactly.
Hence you are here.
So, for you to have a institution like that, I don't think abazali bazoisola bangamnika Mr. Vilakazi a chance, and also the school and libraries must be open for such people because uthishela angasho into ingane ezingamuzwa.
Akubekisela kanje.
Afika uVilakazi ayisho into ingane simuzwe.
You cannot have 35 minds learning the exact same way. You might have some. Ours is focused and directed, intense, customized learning with follow-up.
Yes.
Every time. There is no way that we can ever be blind sided because we are starting with the syllabus. There's not much pressure. So ours is, you see, yeah, man, this is quite a blueprint of notes. It took quite some years. So ours is, we use virtual platforms. Like your child, if they affiliate with Emancipate Institute of Learning Excellence, it will show. They cannot be below par. That is obvious. But par is also unacceptable because from the moment we awake, which is a quote from the movie The Last Samurai, from the moment we awake, we dedicate ourselves completely to the perfection of whatever it is we pursue.
Last year, I saw you had kids from Volksrust.
I did.
I saw one did well with a bachelor's degree, and then I knew that, okay, Mr. Vilakazi was there.
So, yeah, man. Yeah, we try. We play our role.
Yeah. No, asibonge Mr. Vilakazi ukuthi ube nathi namhlanje nje ekseni sidlale ngeringas kancane sithi nje ukubhekisana sidlale ngamagama. Let's hope abantu kemphakathini bazoyijabulela ke le interview esibe nayo encane. Neke singakuvali lokho CVOR ukuthi our platform is open. Whenever you have a concept that you want to discuss with us or kune clarity ofuna ukusilethela yona from the department ngokuhlukana kwawo, our platform is open for you. Uyasithinta nje ku 072-836-1963 or you send us an email at info@volksrustonlineradio.co.za. Bese uyasitshela ukuthi okay, today I'm coming to the studio. You don't have to book Mr. Vilakazi mosunenzele. Uthe I'm coming. And then there was no like, hi, Mr. Vilakazi, if you are coming, you are coming. So all the people who want to address some issues that are affecting us directly as communities, they don't need even to ask for permission. They can just stop the car at our gate. We will have them being interviewed live. Sibonga Vilakazi.
Ubhambolunye ngengivale nje ukuthi hayi angile madoda. Ngiyazi ukuthi ngengakhuluma ngaqinisizwe kodwa ke phela ngingachaza ukuthi umsakazi unendlela nje yokuthi anginyukunye. Uyakuthanda bakuveleda. Hayi shwela ibencane.
Siyabonga.